Let me begin with the issue of the 2 terms. I was in SEC both as a staff because I was a lawyer and a commissioner. I was a commissioner of the Environmental Commission for 12 years. So I used to sit in SEC as a support team of SEC. Then I was a SEC member for 10 years. So the issue of 2 terms is on merit. It is discussed. It does not interfere in the process. You all apply and go to submit to Secretariat, it goes to SEC, then SEC discusses. Now let me talk about, since we began the 1995 Constitution, because this is the one that we are still using to elect speakers. This is the one we are using. The first speaker of this Constitution was the late Wapa. Wapa was speaker for 2 years. Because the government, the system, redeployed him to go and work as the political commissar. And I was a staff in that office. So we left Parliament and went to be political commissar. Then after that he became a minister, first deputy prime minister, minister of foreign affairs. You remember that story. So that was on merit. There was a decision that Wapa moves to the movement secretariat, and the speaker now, who was chairing the legal committee, Ayume became the speaker. So where is the president there? The second person was Ayume. Ayume served the remaining term of Wapa. He never went back to be speaker. He became the attorney general. So even these ones can go and become attorney general. So when Ayume became attorney general, second was the chairperson of the legal committee. Now the president you can talk about, which is paining us, which has been cut short, was that NRM party has been picking chairpersons of the legal committee. I don't want people to edit these things. The chairpersons of the legal committees, the deputies, have been the one going to become speaker and deputy speaker respectively. Why? Because when you are chairing a legal committee, you are also the chairperson of parliamentary and legal affairs. So you understand, you are there, it's like a training ground. Now, in the last election, Jacob Oboth, actually Jacob Olanya was chairman of the legal committee. Mumfuna? Yes. That's why he became a deputy speaker, preparation to become a speaker after Kadaga. Kadaga had been a minister of parliamentary affairs before we got the constitution. I have the history, like at the back. Sote Baba Limba. So, we broke the precedents when we did not appoint Jacob Oboth and the woman member of parliament, Robin Arakojo, so the deputy legal, to become speaker and deputy speaker. And why? They came to SEC, they had applied. So we told them, you know, you are at the same level to be deputy speakers, you go for the vote. They refused. Why? They said for us, we are waiting for SEC to appoint us because we've been chairing the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. But now that you are taking us to the vote, we cannot manage that vote. The vote has been adulterated because there's a lot of money. People have been campaigning. Newcomers came with a lot of money. They were money lenders. So they distorted the whole story about presidents. So don't talk about presidents. It's paining us, some of us. Because both would have been a deputy speaker. And now you would be speaker, so that another person becomes a deputy. That one, the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee ceased being a ground for training. And I remember that after that, the two refused to actually, Robin Arakojo went for the vote, but she lost. Both refused. Robin Anabanja refused because they had come to contest. So I want to let you know that the issue is not SEC decisions or ring-fencing. The issue is the process. We want the process to happen. That SEC and the parliament can decide, but the process, you cannot deny the protected gain of the NRM methods of work, of freedom to express your interest. We cannot have Ugandans who do not contest and they want to lead a democratic house. I contested against 8 people. He have been losing elections. That is the principle of NRM, democracy. I'm speaking because I subjected myself to an election. Let's subject ourselves to elective positions. If people want to be appointed, they can have the appointments, but not an elective position. And there are no precedents. We made Sekandi to take another term as NRM because he was in the CA. He was part of the constitution. We said, let's consolidate the constitution and let us consolidate the referendum of multi-party of 2005. That's how he got his second term. Who of these candidates was in the CA? Who of them was in the referendum to get a second term? You telling me? When Sekandi took 2 terms, Right Honorable Kadaga all the time, she was also contesting for the speakership. But you tell her, wait. So for Kadaga, when Sekandi left, Kadaga said, you know, I'm the first woman to be a speaker of the new constitution. I need the second term to consolidate the younger ladies coming after me, but also like Sekandi. So we have balanced Kadaga, we have balanced Sekandi. Now, the NRM and Uganda, you have people who are capable of being a speaker and even better, and I'm one of them.